What is that? White bass, big white bass, look at that. Oh, look at that. Hey, welcome back everybody. This is your Southwest Outdoors report rolling on in the hot summertime, and we're out here proving that yes, Virginia, you can catch fish in the hottest months of the summer. That's a good size white bass. Gonna let it go back. That's a big 1 ounce spoon. I think it's a Moe's tackle spoon online that he sent me, but I have caught a lot of really big stripers, hybrids, even whites this year on bigger baits than normal. And there's a reason for that. That is that this past winter we had a huge shad kill all over the region. All the little threadfin shad, the little delicate fish, a bunch of those died off. That's the reason. The threadfins are gone and all that leaves are the big gizzard shad. And they're larger. They're 5, 6, 7, 8, even 12 inches long, and that's what the majority of the game fish are keying on this summer more than ever are the bigger gizzard shad. I'll show you a quick shot of several baits that I've been using successfully. Big spoons, big swim baits, big bucktails, everything larger and heavier this year than in years past. Okay, let's move along right now to Louisiana and check in on Cajun Phil and Kevin.
Hi friends, Cajun Phil here with your Fox Louisiana Fishing Report. Boy, I'm excited this week because I got something a little bit different. Eric, this is your first time down here to Southwest Louisiana. Tell the folks at home a little bit about what you think about fishing down here.
It's great. I had a great time. We got some speckled trout and some big redfish, and even got a drum.
And we actually hooked up with a little alligator by accident yesterday. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yes,
That was your first time you got to see one right next to the boat. We finally got him loose and let him on. I tell you what, fish has been great here on Calcasieu Lake. We talked to Captain Kevin this morning. He already had a limit of redfish and speckled trout when we talked to him, and it was bad early. We were out there in the marsh working with Bill trying to get some fish in shallow water. And I tell you what, Kevin said, you need to be in the lake. I said, no, we're having fun out here in the marsh seeing everything. So you guys come on back. I want you back here in Louisiana again. And I tell you what, friends, just send me an email, CajunPhil@hotmail.com, or call me, 337-540-5530. We'll put you in touch with some of these guys, and you too can come on down here and catch some fish.
This week on Barry's Real Fishing, we'll join Texas Parks and Wildlife biologists to catch more than 100 fish. But it's not a game, it's science. Lydia Saldana has more.
You see big ones flowing, just pitch them back? Yeah.
Roger McCabe is about to go fishing on a very big scale.
In fact, we take 2 management crews, 2 shocking boats, and quite an array of hatchery folks and hatchery hauling trailers.
The catch of the day, striped bass. But this trip isn't recreational.
We have a large population of striped bass that congregates below Lake Livingston Dam. We discovered that population in 1981, and we've been using it as the primary source for brood fish for the entire state since then.
And this lake has proven to be a very fertile breeding ground.
We stun the fish, narcotize them, we can dip them out of the water. We actually go through a selection process of determining which ones we want to take.
That's female.
The fish are weighed, numbered, and tested to determine if they're healthy and ready for fertilization. Injected with a growth hormone to control ovulation, the fish are then raced to hatcheries near Wichita Falls or Lake Possum Kingdom. Time is precious.
I think she's ready.
About 48 hours later, the fish are stripped. Eggs are then mixed with sperm and stirred with a feather.
We'll enumerate the eggs, measure them, and then put them in the hatching jar.
Soon the eggs hatch. A few days later, they go into the rearing ponds. Then it's back to lakes like Livingston all across the state.
We're producing, basically 7.5 million fish that would not be here otherwise. So it's for a good cause, and it's for the entire state.
A slippery process, but one that's sure to turn out swimmingly. For Fox Sports Outdoors, this is Lydia Saldana reporting.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with the Strand Ask the Pro featuring professional angler Kelly Jordan. Plus, Barry has the Whataburger Big Catch of the Week. But first, we're going to look at the current standings in the CCA Star Tournament Scholarship Divisions. There are only a couple of weeks left in this year's event, so visit their website and get involved before it's too late.
The Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers, is brought to you by Abu Garcia for life, by Navionics. We start where the road ends. By Whataburger, just like you like it. And by Mercury Outboards. #1 on the water. This is the Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealer.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for Ask the Pro feature, brought to you by Stren, the standard of dependability. Our question this week is from Bryce in Carthage, Texas, who writes, a lot of bass clubs launch from the same boat ramp and release the fish back in the same spot. How long will the bass stay in that one area? For the answer, let's ask professional angler Kelly Jordan.
Probably not a whole lot of those fish stay there for very long. Bass have a very good homing sense. A lot of times within 12 hours, the fish will be right back within 50 yards of where it was caught originally. That might be 10 miles away. That being said, not all of them are going to do that. There will be a big population of fish that maybe they stay there 4 or 5 days. Or if it's way up a river and the lake is huge and people come from all around, it's going to be stocked. There's a lot of fish that are going to stay there if there's a lot of cover, a lot of bait. If you're having a hard time catching a bass, it's always a good place to try because you know there are some bass in that area.
Thank you, Kelly. If you have a question for one of the pros, visit our website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Click on the Stren Ask the Pro link and send us your information. Now we're going to go back to Barry for our Whataburger Big Catch of the Week.
All right, thanks very much. We've finished our morning's fishing, loaded up, ready to get out of this heat for today. But first, our congratulations go to Jim Beach of Ponchatoula, Louisiana. He's shown here with a 9-pound redfish he caught out of Lake Maurepas between Baton Rouge and New Orleans. If you'd like to enter our Big Fish contest, simply go to our website, southwestoutdoorsreport.com. You'll need to register to become a member of the fan club. You can submit your big fish photo right there, and you just may see it right here on our show. Next, we'll mention that next week's show will be on Thursday night at 10:45 p.m. after the Dallas Cowboys training camp report. If the Texas Ranger baseball game runs long, we'll still be on after the Cowboys report, no matter what time that happens. And in the Houston area, there's no Cowboys report, so we'll be on at 10:30 p.m. or immediately after the Rangers post-game show. The latest on our air times is always right on our front page at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. And if you're a member of the fan club, you'll get an email the day of the show that reminds you what time we're on. Hey, stay safe out there in this intense heat. We'll ride this out together, but in the meantime, you can still catch fish. Go have fun. Until next week, I'm Barry Stokes. Be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all.